Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, happy Saturday.
I finally remembered to hit the button to turn on the intro.
Woohoo!
And I keep being paranoid that we're not live like we did that one time. So I think I've checked to make sure that we're live 10 times.
Last time I would not have remembered if Mel didn't remind me.
So yay! So far, we're not a sheep show yet.
Yes.
Give us a minute. Give us
time.
Yeah.
That could change. So let's see who's all here. Looks like Samantha's here. Samantha got an anniversary cake today. I know someone else who got some anniversary cakes.
Not me. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
I got one.
Let's see it.
I want to see it. It's definitely Whippy Chick colors though.
It is. What are you gonna make me?
I still need to finish up that Granny Afghan sweater.
Well, I didn't want to remind you, but
I'm gonna get a 4-foot by 4-foot box in the mail full of stuff.
There we go. Let's see. Samantha's asking what everybody's working on, and Vicky, I am so impressed. Vicky is working on a crochet fillet pattern of John Wayne portrait from the shoulders up. So, Vicky, we need pictures.
Yeah, we're going to need to see that, Vicky.
Yeah.
I agree.
Hardcore.
Samantha's working on a blanket. And so Vicky, hello. If we didn't say hello to Vicky yet, Katrina. Katrina's Crochet World, how are you? Nice to see everybody. Katrina's working on granny squares.
Was she working on granny squares?
Granny squares.
Granny squares are good.
Yeah. I am working on granny squares too. Well, actually, I've made most of the granny squares. Today, I went to Walmart to look for the right colors to join, and I couldn't pick a color in Walmart, so I ended up bringing 4 colors home.
Oh, hey, they get a return policy. It's all good.
What colors did you get?
Well, okay, so the granny squares are all red and white and green. So I picked a lighter green and a pink because I've actually seen light green and light pink with Christmas colors, and it actually looks pretty.
It does.
But I also grabbed a gray, and I also grabbed a gold.
She might need to go back outside.
Because I thought gold might look nice too. So that is, we'll see. We're going to try, going around them and see what we think.
It will be very, very pretty.
Yeah. So Sarah's here. She says, hi, all. I'll be listening and dozing. It's almost 10 p.m. and our granddaughters have worn us out. So I'm listening in bed. Oh, my goodness.
I know that's how granddaughters can definitely wear you out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see who else is here. So we've got Verna. Hi, Verna. And Alice is here. And Dawn. Hello. Hello.
Hi, everybody. Hello.
Tina's here. Lita's here. Angela's here. Granny D is here. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Maribel's here.
Maribel.
Look at that. Everybody, Granny D's saying hi to everybody.
Yes.
Jamie's here. Hi, Jamie. It's good to see you. Ed is here. Hi, Ed. Dawn says, Julie, your video cracked me up. 1 red square to 40 in 2 seconds. So I think she's talking about the granny squares because I started off just making 1. And the next thing I knew, I had tons.
Yeah, you had 20 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so many. That's how it happens. That's what happens.
It is.
Next thing you know, you've got a blanket.
Right.
Kathy's here. Nana Michelle is here. Melanie, return yarn? What? Is that even a thing? That's what Jamie says to you, Melanie.
That was hilarious.
Jenny's here. Hi, Jenny.
You know what? I wouldn't, but I also know Julie.
Me? thrifty.
Yes, and if she decides that she's not going to use it for the project, I guarantee you she'll probably return it.
I'll either return it or I'll give it away or donate
I mean,
it.
I feel bad for the poor little thing. I'm like, oh, I know you're like an ugly little yarn, but I love you.
Well, that's good. I'll know where to send it.
Because I know the perfect thing that it would be good for at some time.
Okay.
I need
all right. I think between all of us in the chat and Melanie and I think we should all like consider that a challenge and see if we can find the ugliest yarn in the world. Send it to Ginger with the challenge that she has to make that look good.
Now, the one that I've seen lately that's the ugliest yarn in the world is the one that you saw today.
Oh, the white texture
one? Yeah.
Yes. I saw this yarn today, guys. And I filmed it. So it's going to be in a video coming up. So you can try to picture it, but if you can't picture it, wait for the video. At any rate, this had like part of it was fur. So like there'd be a long stretch where it's faux fur. And then another long stretch where it is what is it called? Like velvet, chenille? Like a velvety or a chenille. Yeah. And then the next part of it is the loopy. What's that yarn that everybody hates?
Boucle?
Yeah, boucle. All together in one skein, like different different stretches of these different types of yarn. And I, for the life of me, am trying to figure that out.
I'm thinking of like a boho vest,
I was thinking the same thing, like a vest. It was what I was thinking of, like with some bell-bottom jeans and maybe some Doc Marten boots, and some blue sunglasses. Other than that, I can't really see that happening. Or a stuffed animal, maybe an amigurumi. Maybe. I don't know.
I think if the colors were nice, like if you like the colors, like a throw that you can watch TV,
I think it was black and maybe gray or silver kind of interspersed, but I'll show you on the video. It's some crazy, crazy yarn. Maybe people can send me comments of what they think that yarn would be good for. So Sharon's here and Flower Crochet Creations, aka Tammy. Hi, Tammy. Margaret is here. Lisa, I think I already said hi to Lisa. Margaret says, I'm like Ginger. I will keep the yarn. I just use the ugliest yarn on a pair of mittens. So that's good.
This is fun. So Dawn has expanded on your idea of the challenge to Ginger.
Okay.
And Dawn, which is Trey Scott's one fan, says, Ginger, you could call it a subscriber's blanket with all your ugly yarns.
There you go.
I love it.
There you go.
Wonderful. Oh, thank you, Katrina, for the super sticker. Or is that a super sticker?
Oh, there's a super sticker?
Oh, no, it's a super chat. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm not used to getting those.
Katrina's awesome.
I've only gotten a couple of those before.
Well, you got the Mac Daddy of them from
Ooh, yeah. From Crystal.
I did. I got a big one from Crystal once, and I was like kind of speechless for about 5 minutes. I was like, Porky Pig up here. I was like,
So that was so sweet of her.
It was.
I agree. And I think you had mentioned that you were almost there, but you didn't think you'd quite make it for the month to get your first paycheck.
Yeah.
And, she's so thoughtful, and she does stuff like that. She's like, you know what? You're going to get your paycheck.
I did. I got my first paycheck. Ting. So Ed said he surprised his wife with 3 scrapes, but I cannot speak today. 3 skeins of latte stripes yesterday. I thought it looked good, so I got it. Ed, you're a good man. You are a good man.
Latte stripes. What colors?
Latte, I would think, would be like tans, browns, creams.
Well, latte they do in all sorts of colors. Lattes have like really super soft, furry.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking of latte as like the color scheme.
Yeah, yes, exactly. But no, it's that super, super soft, furry kind of furry.
I see. Nice.
I mean, I'm fine with that if you think your dad will be okay with it.
Oh,
Ginger is talking to one of her kids, I
I just
believe.
realized that. I was like, I'm glad you're fine with whatever we said. Oh, it wasn't. Never
We're
mind.
doing it live.
Yes, you want to say hi to everyone?
Is that Anthony?
Yeah. Here's that's
Hi,
Willie.
Anthony. Oh, Willie.
Willie,
Hi.
there we go.
Hi, Willie.
There we go. Hi, Willie.
How many people are on this?
Let's
Currently
see.
41.
41.
Apparently that's
Hey,
not
Willie.
for Willie.
41,000. 41,000. Oh my goodness.
Actually,
No, just 41. Yeah, just 41.
Yeah.
But you know, you can
41.
it's
Not
41
even.
grand.
Okay, so Handmade Designs is here. I'm still saying hi to everybody.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, I'm getting behind.
Oh, look at me on the computer. It just shows that I popped up.
I know.
Lori's here. And let's see, Proverbs 31 is here. Katrina, thank you again. I just got to Katrina. That's how far back I am here. I love to crochet is here. She says the ugliest yarn in the world is Simply Soft Care in any color. I'll give you my address.
I love it. I love it.
That sounds a bit sneaky.
Yep, that's a little fishy.
Little fishy. Oh my goodness. Ashley's here. I love to crochet is here. Mo's Misfit Toys is here. Cheryl Clute is here. Ashley's here. Okay, am I to the bottom yet? Christina's here. Lori's here. Not sure how long I can stay. Sketchy connection on this little island. Okay, Lori. We'll keep our fingers crossed.
No, Lori, enjoy your islands. She is in Florida on her Thanksgiving vacation.
Very nice.
Isn't that nice?
Granny D says, Crystal really blesses folks. She's blessed me in several channels I follow. She is a gem.
She
Agreed.
is.
Agreed.
All right, I have to share because everybody knows this. I was about to send Julie a note in private, but you guys know I love me some Pamela's Adoring Crochet. But look at this cute picture of her and her signature.
Oh, that's sweet.
So sweet.
That is. Have you've seen the pictures of her little grandson, right?
Yes, I have.
He looks just like her.
Oh, that's sweet.
So cute.
So adorable. So anyway, I apologize for that, you guys. I saw that and I'm like, that's the sweetest picture.
That is really sweet.
So Jamie, I'm not sure if it's called the Burnett Home Decor. I'll have to check.
I think it is.
It's possible. It is possible. I'm not sure. I will check.
Oh, and everybody's been asking how Kim is doing. I'm not sure. I haven't talked to her today. You guys know last time we talked was on Wednesday, and she was feeling yucky, and my back's feeling better, but I for a while I thought maybe I got COVID from Kim, but then I thought, well, maybe I probably couldn't get COVID from Kim because
you're not in the same state, but maybe.
Yeah, we're not in the same state.
You're definitely more than 6 feet apart.
Yeah.
At all times. So I don't think it's likely.
But see, there's how close we are. It seems like we're right here in the same room because it's like if I can for just even a split second think that I somehow got COVID from Kim.
Okay, I think you're safe.
Yeah.
I don't think you got it from Kim.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
So
that's gorgeous.
Jenny made a bush trek beanie crochet with Karen Simply Soft charcoal. She added an extra row of ribbing at the bottom and it turned out beautiful. Now, Ginger, you were really in the bush trek beanie thing for a while last year. I remember.
Yeah, in fact, I've started another one.
Are you working on one right now?
Oh. And Dawn asked me a question. I'm going to ask you in a minute.
Yeah.
Kids, Ginger's on live.
Safely.
Mel, can you tell me where you got the huge button from your live? I want to buy multiple. If you can remember where you bought it from, can you tell me?
Walmart.
Walmart.
You're talking about this one, but Walmart. I got it at Walmart. And they have a bunch of beautiful large buttons at Walmart. This actually was the smaller of the large buttons, but I try to, every time I go and buy a round of buttons, I try and get one big one. So this is my current big one. Isn't that so pretty?
I'm going to make you big so we can all see your big button.
Yeah, I really like that.
That is.
That is beautiful. I love the design on that.
I agree.
That is very pretty.
To give you an idea, and I know I'm blurry now, that's the size of it. They have some bigger ones, and I've given away some bigger ones, but that's still a really good, like, size. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
So, but yeah, Walmart, any of my buttons, the only buttons that are usually from Walmart. Now these buttons, you guys, if you haven't found them yet, this little container here.
Oh, Dollar Tree.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I found those.
So they're blue and black and brown are the predominant, like a tortoiseshell.
Yeah.
And blues and blacks, and that's predominantly what's in here. But I mean, you cannot beat that for $1. I bought 2, and I'm keeping one for myself. I was actually going to buy like 5.
Yeah.
But and then just keep, because you know how a Dollar Tree is. If they're
yeah.
good, you got to get them, and
right.
then keep really refilling this as this goes. But yeah, so
now the ones that I got from Dollar Tree are multicolor, kind of kids colors.
Ooh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I got them about a year ago. So
okay,
like you said, same exact container. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Have to keep an eye out. I have never seen that. But yeah, when you guys see stuff like this at Dollar Tree and you're like, oh, that's kind of neat, I think I'll get that next time. Nope.
Yeah.
So Lisa wants to see what's on your hook, Ginger.
Well, I've started, so I don't have to think while I'm talking. I started a bush tracker beanie, but it might turn into my pine cone beanie.
Which I can't wait to try. I'm still waiting to try that.
From Lori. And I've also started a mosaic Christmas blanket.
Oh my gosh, Ginger. That is absolutely beautiful.
It is beautiful.
I decided I think my meds are off or something, because I have been off. I don't know if it has to do with my back. I'm a mess. I'm a hot mess, you guys.
Well, I need to get Ginger's kind of off, because if that's how much she does when she's off. Anyway.
The next design after the snowflake thingies is Christmas trees. So,
oh my gosh.
So Ginger, what is the name of that pattern?
Yeah.
It's Christmas. I bought it on
was it Etsy?
Off of, was it Ravelry? Yeah, Ravelry, from somebody on Instagram. And let me look up here on the computer. I'll put the link for it in, if I can find it, in the chat here, because I've got my laptop set up right here.
I'm looking it up too, because.
But it's a Christmas mosaic.
Christmas mosaic.
Yeah.
Dawn says, thank you, Mel. I'll put the big ones on the hooded cape jacket when I finish it.
Oh,
still
so
working on the hood.
Yes.
So guys, I love when you tell us all of the things that you're making. And I just want to make a personal plea to post them on our Facebook group so that we can see, because we want to see what you're making. I love to hear what everybody's doing, but I love to see it even more.
Yeah.
There are a ton of Christmas mosaic
blankets. I know there are a ton. I don't even think I have mine, the one that I just got.
You see this look? I'm like,
I know.
Okay, I'm going to stop looking, because I'm like, I want that one and that one. No.
I know. No, I can't find the, let me see if I can find, oh, then it goes into Halloween. I'm going to see if I can find it.
Charlene says, wow, Ginger, that's beautiful. I'll pay you for it.
Really?
Yeah. And Crafty Chefs Ellis says, Ginger doesn't have an off crochet day. Everything she does is amazing.
I agree so much.
Hi, Ambi. Ambi saying hi from her creative corner of creation.
Hi, Ambi.
I missed you this morning. I missed Alice, but Alice hasn't visited me in the morning in a while, so I'm okay with that. She's not a morning person, I don't think.
Yeah.
Well, and without Ginger and Kim having their lives, people are not they're not in their groove. So, you know, they start with Ginger and Kim and then they come to me and they, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. Yeah.
And you guys, I missed you this morning. I missed everybody on the live this morning. There is just no way. Like I said, ever since I threw my back out, and I know I've just been off.
Yeah.
You lied. I told everybody that you were fine.
I think my meds are off.
Oh. Sometimes you just have to take a little bit of time and regroup. Kind of breathe a little bit, give yourself a little space.
Well, you know, I did read something that was very interesting on the internet.
Well, there's a lot of things on the internet that are interesting. That is for darn sure.
And apparently fixed signs, fixed signs, which are Leo, Aries, Scorpio, and Taurus, are having a very hard time of it this week and maybe over the next couple of weeks because of the lunar eclipse.
Oh, that was on Friday.
Yeah, but still, it's like Friday was, that makes so much sense.
What were the signs again?
The fixed signs. They are Leo.
Signs.
Like she's going into her astrological mindset.
Aquarius.
Fixed signs.
Scorpio and Taurus.
Oh, that would be my kiddos in there.
She having a hard time with anything?
Yeah, her grades are dropping.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
hi, Lizzie. How are you?
Hi.
Hi,
Lizzie. Margaret says, okay, I'm in Aries, and this has been a heck of a week for me. Now I know why.
Yeah.
Lisa says, I'm a Leo. I'll take any excuse I can get. Ashley is a Scorpio.
I'm glad Sagittarius wasn't listed in there because
I don't think Pisces was either.
I really do not need any more crazy times. Hard times. I'm good with my hard times for the year. I'm at my quota. Thank you.
Oh, you sound like someone else I know. Yep.
Yep. I have my quota. Thank you very much.
Angela said, my son set an alarm at 2:30 a.m. to see the lunar eclipse. He got extra credit in science for taking a picture of it.
How cool is that?
Which is cool. So did he sleep through science class, though, is the question, because he was up at 2:30 in the morning. So,
well, it was, what was it, Friday to Saturday, or was it Thursday to Friday?
I think it was Thursday to Friday because
got you. Okay.
Or no, maybe it was earlier in the week.
It was.
I think it was earlier in the week because I saw it on TV. Oh no, maybe it was on Friday. I went to the pizza place and I saw it on their TV. That's the only reason I knew about it. But I did pick up a pizza on Friday night because Friday night's pizza night.
Yep, pizza night
in our house. So
Ashley, yeah. I'm in Aries and have been sobbing over everything all week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that everybody gets everything back lined up astronomically. Gets you all back where you're supposed to be.
It's so funny when you say astronomically. That also means like,
or is it astrologically? I guess it's astrologically.
It's astrologically, yes.
Astrologically.
Huge.
Yes. Yeah. I hope you get all of that star stuff taken care of. How about that?
It's taken care of us.
Lizzie says, what you wearing, Jules? I am wearing a cardigan by, I think her name is Ladrea LaFay, I think is the designer name. She is amazing. She's got a YouTube channel. But it's a granny square sweater. Can you see it? I'm not sure how much you can see. It's a little too big.
So cute.
That is so cute. And that color.
Got a really cool, nice wide band, and the wristbands are nice and long, which I really like.
That color on you is perfect too.
Thank you.
And I like that it's nice and roomy. You can put it like
It's
a
got these little
sweatshirt
bobbles.
underneath it. Yeah, you can put a sweatshirt underneath it.
Yes, yes.
And it'll still be comfy.
It is a little big. I would like to make it again using impeccables, maybe in a bright blue.
There you go.
But I would do it differently. I would make adjustments for myself because these sleeves are a little big.
Yeah.
But thank you, Lizzie.
They're
I like to taper. I like to taper the arms on my sweaters.
Yeah, because when you start it, you make a hexagon, and after a certain point, you start working on just 3 sides of the hexagon, and the top, the parts that you don't work become the sleeves. But if I stop making the top parts a little sooner, I think is how I figured. You know, so those will be a little narrower. So. Lisa says, be right back. The washing machine just buzzed in the basement.
Gotcha. Hey, Deneen, I missed you this morning too. Look, I missed all of y'all in the morning, but that's okay. Not everybody can be with me in the morning.
Redneck Crafter says, I'm a Virgo. I don't need any bad sign because I have a hateful cat.
Oh my God.
That is funny.
Ginger, that my hat you were gonna make in the similar the yarn the same brand yarn, you know?
Yeah,
I ended up making it, but that's what it looks like.
Oh my gosh! I need to make it. Yeah, I ended up making it in a different yarn, but oh wow! I like how the stripes turned out.
Oh, that's so cute!
Oh yeah, I love that.
Yes. And it's very cozy. It's a little woolly, but it's not as soft as the one that I made from the yarn that was gifted to me by Jamie. But it's still very cozy. They're both super duper cozy.
Oh, I love it. Super cute.
I just wanted to point that out, Ginger, because I know you were looking to make it with a similar yarn.
Yes.
So, and I have plenty left to make. Ro wants a beanie, just a plain old beanie, and I have plenty left to make a beanie for her.
Ashley says, I'm lucky like 93% of the time. I can handle a bad week because of an eclipse. I've been very fortunate and blessed, and I also seriously believe in angels, so don't poke fun. We aren't poking any fun. Sorry, Mel.
I believe in angels for sure.
I don't poke fun of anybody for any beliefs they may have. So if you believe in purple unicorns, believe in purple unicorns. I'm okay with that.
I don't know. I still and I suppose you could read into it and find yourself in any personality description, but I mean, I don't know. I've always been like a Sagittarius. I've always been the stubborn, forthright. Yeah. So I wouldn't knock astrology ever.
Nope. I'm cool with it. I don't understand a word of it, which is why I kind of tune out when Ginger starts because I just don't understand. But I don't poke fun though.
It's not planned.
But when I go like this, it's just because it's all going over my head. I don't understand a word.
No.
It's like when you're 6 years old and you were watching Walter Cronkite do the news.
Yes.
Like,
get it.
I don't know what he's talking about. So Lori says, I am a Scorpio. Tuesday was really tough day. I was so down and even shed tears. It was my birthday too. Aww. My family really picked me up though at dinner. So I just want to say happy belated birthday.
Yes, happy belated birthday.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry you're feeling down, Lori. That's not.
Lori's been through a lot lately.
She has. But you know what, Lori? Anybody makes you feel down, let me know. I'll let me know.
Yeah.
We'll get our butt kicking shoes on.
I will tell you, Mel is the mama bear of the yarn hookers. We all have our traits, but Mel's trait, mama bear.
Yeah.
Don't mess with her, girls.
No, and you know what? You can do whatever to me. I just drop you like a hot potato. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But you do something to somebody I care about. No, mommy don't play.
Yep. Mel is our mama bear. So you guys, happy Children's Day.
Happy Children's Day.
Happy Universal Children's Day. Who knew, right?
Kids should be celebrated.
They should. They are today.
I love kids.
Not teenagers, but kids. No, I'm just kidding. I kid.
Hey, Joe. She says, these ladies will pick you up. That's sweet of you, Joe. Thank you. And Dragon B Crochet says, this community will always be there to make someone smile.
Amen.
You know what? That is so true. Have you guys heard of Crochet Kindness? Random Acts of Crochet Kindness? It is a Facebook group. And if you're not a part of that group, check it out. It's so nice. They give you ideas of things you can do for just random acts of crochet kindness, like to leave things here and there, like you make a little flower or something with a smiley face, a crochet one, and then you leave a note with it in a Ziploc bag just at random places, and it says, I'm not lost. I'm trying to think of how it goes. I'm not lost. I just think that you could use a pick-me-up or something, and I was looking for you today or something. It was sweet. Classy Kim's. Someone says Classy Kim's. Classy Kim's is she participates in it. She's not the originator, but she participates in it. So yeah, it's so good. So good.
I'm in that group. Look at that.
I love that. So, but that just is like a small piece of like what this community is like.
I amen to that. Love it.
All right. So you guys ready to start the slideshow?
No. Let's give it another 30 minutes. Kid.
Lori, I'm just going to read Lori's real quick. She says, those firsts are rough. It was my first birthday without my mom, the person responsible for my existence. So a difficult time. Thursday might be hard too. I think the beach is going to be helpful. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Oreos is so sweet. She says, I look like Snow White.
You look like Snow White. Every time I see you wearing that color of red.
Red. Yeah.
Julie Snow White.
Julie needs an apple.
No, Julie does not need an apple.
I would be one of the 7 dwarves, probably Dopey.
On Halloween, when I was teaching pre-K, I dressed as Snow White, and I was pregnant. And so I was a pregnant Snow White. And then I made a little like tag, and it said, it's Dopey's.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. That's perfect.
That reminds me, I did a poll on Facebook today because in honor of Children's Day, and it was which one of the yarn hookers used to be a pre-K teacher. So
I don't think anybody got it wrong. When I looked at it anyway, I didn't answer because I know that answer, and I figured that might.
Yeah, one person said Ginger.
Which I could see that. Okay.
And everybody else said me.
Well, see, to be fair, I have had lots of pre-K kids in my life.
There you go.
And I have grandbabies.
There you go.
Babies and grandbabies.
And Emmy is starting to crawl.
Watch out, Grandma.
Oh my gosh.
She hasn't crawled yet, but oh my gosh, she's got on her little, she's got, the little army crawl. And
the scooch, the little scooch.
I want to go visit Emmy. I don't care about visiting you, Ginger. I just want to visit Emmy.
Yeah, we just want to see your grandchildren.
Because I'm not going to have any babies around me for a while, I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'll be having grandkids coming pretty steadily for the next 20 years or so. And then I'll be having grandkids coming. So at any point in time you want to come to Kansas and be surrounded by kids.
Kiddos? Okay, that sounds amazing. I love that.
See, I have the nieces and great nieces and a great nephew. But my younger sister had a baby. So I think little Adria is 6 months now. She's about 6 months. Maybe a little older. She's so cute. She's got more hair than I do, and she's this little baby. Have you ever seen those little round-faced babies with all the tons of hair?
Oh, Monchi-Chi.
You're like Monchi-Chi. That's what she looks like. She's so cute. She has this enormous black hair. She's so cute.
Oh, it's so cute.
Okay, well, let's learn about Children's Day.
Okay.
So, what is Universal Children's Day? In 1954, the United Nations established Universal Children's Day, dedicated to improve children's welfare worldwide. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, I would say that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yay.
I always do that. I always go too far. So I thought we would talk about teaching kids to crochet for my little section of the slideshow. So I did a little bit of research by people who have actually taught children to crochet. And the number one thing everybody says is wait until they're ready. If they don't want to do it, don't force it because they're going to hate it. So yeah, if they don't want to ever learn, then they just don't ever want to learn. But you know, every once in a while, just ask them, would you like to try? You know, and if they see someone that they love doing it all the time, then they're going to, you know, maybe be inspired to do it. That's why I was inspired to want to learn, because my grandma was, you know, always crocheting. So I always wanted to do what grandma was doing. The second tip was to start with chains, and lots and lots and lots of chains. The third thing was when you are going to switch, or the third thing was to use very big hooks and very big yarn when you're getting started.
It's like when you start learning to write, you use big pencils. You use
big crayons. Yeah, big markers, stuff like that. Yep. So go big. And the last one was to make simple projects using the chains. Like there are things you can do using chains.
Just chains.
Yeah, just using a chain. One of the projects that I saw where that they had like glued the chain that they had made onto paper, and they made like a design with it, like they glued it on.
Cute.
Yeah,
Cute.
so it, you know, kind of crochet.
Well, one thing about doing chains over and over again, I think that one of the most important lessons in crochet is taught by doing chains, and it teaches you tension.
Yeah.
Because that's something
for sure
really, really hard to learn, and you get it really well in chains if you just keep doing it over and over again. You get into a good tension, and you understand the differences in tension.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, I'm playing with the things here.
No, that's cool. I was like, look again.
Yeah, you're big. Look, I can do it again. Hi. Okay, so slide number 2 are some things. What can you make with just chains? So bracelets are really good. You know, kids are always, they really like the friendship bracelet stuff. So once, you know, you learn how to make your chains a little tighter, then you can make cute little bracelets. So of course, we've got some different tutorials here. This is a video tutorial, and I think, oops, sorry about that. Yeah, so you can click on the links. Clearly they work. The next thing you can make are necklaces and headbands, kind of along the same lines. You know, you can do all of these things with chains that the little ones might enjoy.
Cute,
and
I love it.
You know, these things also go for adults who are learning to.
Yes.
I think anyone that's learning to do anything, they like to have that finished object. It's like that. You know, confirmation that I can do this. I can make something.
Well, and that headband is really, really cute.
It is. It is
adorable.
And I love that you do the tie part is braided. So that's cute. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, dude. I think he sees another cat out there or something. He's sorry.
Okay, so guys, I hope everybody's got some yarn. Because
Annie, can I borrow some, Ginger?
Oh yeah.
Toss some over to her. Okay, so crochet without the hook might be the perfect way for any beginner to start, especially little ones. So there is this great video by Fiber Flux, which I have watched, and she uses like this really, really, really thick, almost like a cord type yarn.
Okay.
So I didn't have anything like that. The most I had was like this like bulky weight yarn.
Yeah, I got some size 5 yarn here.
Okay, I think that's what I've got too.
I've got
so everybody at home, we're all going to grab some yarn. So if you don't have any yarn in your hand, go grab some because we're all going to try to finger crochet. This should be really weird. Yeah. So Dawn, this is why I asked our yarnies to have yarn. Oh, she's laughing because I asked, do you guys have any yarn?
Yeah.
Like, look behind Ginger, look behind Mel, behind me. We've all got yarn. So I guess what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to just make a regular slip knot and you use your index finger as if it's a hook.
Okay.
So when you guys asked me what size yarn, I was like, what size is your finger? So you have your yarn and then you're basically going to wrap your yarn over just like you would with your hook. And then you use your finger as a hook and see if you can create a chain. I actually find it harder with my finger.
Yes. Well, and also it's a big floppy mess, and that sounds so bad.
See, I do it weird, like I crochet weird. I don't.
Okay,
do it
I'm gonna make you big, Ginger.
I don't do it like everybody else.
Why is that not surprising?
I just put it like that, and then do it like that.
What now? That looks like that makes more sense.
Yeah, but the whole point of finger crocheting is to teach someone how to use a hook.
Okay.
So I mean, in the video, that's what the Fiber Flex is teaching. So she was like, okay, so wrap your yarn over your finger and now use your finger as the hook and pull it through. But I was like, wow, that makes a really big loop.
Well, yeah, this is what mine ends up looking like. That's my messy chain. That's
So maybe because she was using like a cord.
And then maybe it looked better that way. And also, well, she's just so much more skilled than I am, I think.
So anyway, I thought it would be really funny if the yarn hookers and everybody at home tried to finger crochet even just a small chain.
Yeah. How's everybody doing?
I'm very curious.
We want to know.
Dawn says she failed. She says, I failed. So I can do it, but my chain is so tight that my hook, my finger is never going to fit into those stitches. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's an interesting concept.
Now there's like super jumbo yarn, like size 7 yarn that I've seen, say, at Walmart. The chenille yarn.
Yeah.
And like super
like
jumbo.
The blanket yarn.
That would be good. Well, even bigger than regular blanket yarn. I mean, it's like really big yarn.
Yeah.
The 7 is just like a blanket number for anything bigger than a 6.
Yeah.
So it's just super jumbo yarn.
Yeah. So well, I did manage to get a fairly decent chain.
Well, that's a good size chain. Mine was just a hot mess. I gave up.
Well, I practiced a little bit today, so you didn't have that opportunity.
Julie cheated, is what I'm hearing. Julie cheated.
I didn't cheat. I'm a host. I had to practice.
No, Julie cheated, everybody.
I am not a cheater.
Cheater.
Cheetahs never prosper. Did you ever see that in The Lion King? Cheetahs never prosper. Anyway, so I'm getting my first row done, Melanie.
Ooh.
Melanie, and I'm not cheating.
I do.
Well, I am kind of cheating though because I'm not using primarily my finger as the hook though. But I can kind of see.
I have to go back in and instead of hooking it. I'm like, grab it with 2 fingers.
I know. I'm like using all my hand to do this. So I can kind of see where you can make it work.
Yeah.
And it kind of shows you like how a hook works. I guess I don't know.
Well, and it also shows you that you can make a blanket in a pinch if you don't have a hook and you just got some yarn.
For sure.
I do remember when I was first learning how to crochet that I crocheted a lot of chains with my hands. I did a lot of finger crochet when I was like 9-10 years old.
Okay.
And I really, it's like I crocheted all that I could.
Yeah.
With my hands. And then I was like, I really want to make something else. And that's what made me get the hook and start learning how to crochet with a hook because I was like, this is frustrating me. I want to make something.
I'm enjoying the comments. I really like this one. I tried that once. That was enough.
That was enough. I'm good. Yeah, Deneen says mine sucks so bad.
Mine sucks bad. Yeah. Yeah.
Direction to YouTube. Might I suggest Yarn Geek or Bag a Day? For what?
Oh,
for finger crochet?
Suggest Yarn Geek for everything. That sounds wonderful.
No, suggest Yarners or suggest Whippy Chick or One Foot Left. Yeah. Not just the geek. Okay, let me go back to the slideshow. Sorry, guys.
You're fine.
How do I put that back in there? There, sorta, almost there. Okay, now we got it.
It's
all right.
Small, though, for some reason.
Yeah, why is it so small?
What'd you do, Julie?
Yeah, Julie, what'd you do?
I broke it.
Breaking things.
Not trying to. That makes it a little bigger. Okay, we'll just go with that.
We'll roll with it.
We'll roll with it. Okay, so the number one thing I found for teaching kids to crochet is this YouTuber, Melinda Smith. She has a kids crochet tutorial series. She starts from the slip stitch and works all the way up to pretty cute projects. There are 16 videos in this series. So, you know, she starts off with the very, very teeny tiniest, simplest thing, and she moves up all the way into like working in the round and making motifs and yeah, really cute projects. I think there's one that's like a sunshine coaster, but yeah, so I checked out her channels and I'm sorry, her channel and her videos, and it looks like a really nice series. Excuse me. So if you know anybody who's trying to teach their kid to crochet, or a kid who's trying to teach themselves, that's a pretty good way to go. Ashley says, I got an even chain going, but the loops were enormous and working back into them would be a swim.
Yeah, that's what I got. My loops were enormous. The same thing.
Yeah. So anyway, it was just something that I thought would be fun to try together because, you know, we give you these tips and suggestions, but they're not always, you know, they're not always diamonds.
Well, when you think about it and how big around your finger is, what millimeter size do you think that would be?
Oh my gosh, that would have to be like,
yeah, maybe I should go with
12, 15.
Yeah.
Go with my pinky. That would be an 8, between an 8 and a 10, I think.
Maybe we should use our pinky fingers.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That was fun.
Okay. All right. As seen on TV, I love this segment of our slideshow.
There's a certain as seen on, well, I don't know if it's as seen on TV, but there's a certain one that I keep waiting to see that we haven't seen.
Oh, I keep forgetting to put that one up, Mel.
Next week, it needs to be up there.
Okay, who's in charge of slides next week?
Ginger. Wait.
Ginger.
No, wait.
You are.
No, it's me.
Okay, you're in charge. You're in charge. So it'll be up there next week. So anyway, this week's As Seen on TV is Rebecca's Granny Square sweater from This Is Us.
I love it. I need to make it.
It is so gorgeous. I love that sweater.
Yes. And she looks so beautiful in it. This Is Us. Oh, this is the last season for This Is Us. Makes me so sad.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they always said it was only going to be 6 seasons.
Oh.
It was never meant to be any longer than 6 seasons, so it's the last season.
Okay. I only watched the first season.
Sad.
I only watched the first season, so I don't know.
Oh, look, it's me. So I do have a little bit in here about teaching, but I also wanted to go the route, since we're talking about children and crochet, is get them to love crochet from the very beginning. And some ways to do that is, do you guys know how many play mats are out there? Like that you can crochet. There's so many play mats.
Oh, yeah.
Free that are out there. This one right here, you make 2 little crochet people, and they go through the zoo. And
that's so cute.
That's a playmat rug. I also saw where there was a little track, like a car track.
Yeah.
You can make little amigurumi cars. And then I also saw one, it was like an island theme, and it had turtles and stuff like that. I was like, oh my gosh. If only I had been crocheting.
Sorry.
If only I had been crocheting when my girl was little, because
right.
Cute. So I just I really wish that I had done that. But there's the play mats. And then in the middle, those are some fun beanies. And I wanted to separate it out I wanted to show you both something to get. Okay. It has it as boys and girls, but honestly, someone to get that little one that loves dinosaurs, and someone to get that little one that loves unicorns or horses or something like that, whether it's a boy or a girl, it doesn't matter. Into crochet, they have these different hats that you can make that are super fun, or these different blankets. So the unicorn hooded blanket, and then got the jaws or the mermaid tail.
Yes.
So just things to get kids really interested in crochet and how that item is made. So in all 5 of these link to a pattern. I can't recall if they're all free or not. I think they are on these. I think they might, the shark one maybe, I don't know. But anyway, I linked to the patterns.
Yeah.
So cute.
So I thought that was so cute.
Yeah.
Deneen says, my great niece is trying to learn to crochet. She is 6. I saw her and told her grandma's the one that would not teach me how to crochet. So I told her I would Zoom teach her. So that's sweet.
I love it.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Now I got a good tip, Deneen, from, it was a fangirl moment, Jada and Stitches. I was talking to her on a live, and I said, I have to teach a Zoom class for crochet. Do you have any suggestions? And she said her number 1 suggestion was turn your back to the camera and crochet this way, so that it's kind of like the person is standing behind you. Otherwise, everything is going to be backwards. So I don't know if that helps you.
Unless you're left-handed, or the opposite hand of you, in which case you can face the camera.
Yeah. So if you turn, they can watch your hands better, is how I'm understanding it. So good luck. That's exciting.
Awesome. Yes. I love that. And Deneen bought her a set of ergonomic coats for Christmas. Oh, I love it. That's
smart thinking.
I love it.
That's awesome.
Oh, and we can't talk about children and crochet without the ABCs.
Absolutely.
So the first link there, those are stuffed ABCs.
Oh, wow.
Amazing for little ones. For your blocks, instead of getting blocks, you have cushy letters. And then of course the second one is a blanket, and it's corner to corner. And then the third one is, and that's a paid pattern, I believe that links to. But the third one is a bobble stitch.
Oh, super cute.
Which I love. I knew you would love those. They're rainbows. Why wouldn't you
love all of those?
They're so cute. So the first ones, though, they're like amigurumi, like squishy stuffed letters. Oh, those are so cute.
I thought they were cute too. I thought I was just going to get flat letters that you can put on things, but no, those are stuffed letters, because I was looking for ABCs and crochet and stuff like that. And those are stuffed letters. I thought they were so
You could do a letter for each letter in their name.
Yes.
That would be cute, and they could spell out their name.
Spell their name, exactly.
And hope they have a name like Jim or Bob, Sue.
Yes. Well, and even those squares with the bobble stitches, you can make squares.
Yeah.
Like cubes out of those squares, stuff them, and it'd be soft cubes of bobble stitches. So that's another thought too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need to make some of those for Emmy.
I think so too. Make her name, or just make all ABCs. But anyway, they're so cute.
Oh, they are adorable. Kathy says, I'm just learning myself. Was able to do single crochets. I'm getting there. Good job. Awesome,
Yay.
Kathy.
Congratulations.
You are so lucky that you are learning in a time of YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It's just amazing. I especially if you don't have anybody near you that can teach you. Nobody in my family crochets, absolutely no one except for me. And well, my niece now crochets, and she taught herself. She's self-taught. But I learned from books. And being a left-handed person learning from books, it took a hot minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't even imagine that.
I learned everything though because it was shown to me right-handed. Even learning how to write cursive, I looked at the right-handed one because nobody really pointed out that I was left-handed.
Yeah.
So I looked at how the model of how you hold your hand right-handed, and that's how I learned to write cursive. So I don't write quite physically like a left-handed person. So,
yeah.
Anyway, you're so lucky, and I'm so happy for you that you have all of this all of these resources out there.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And when you're done with this video, stick on this channel and there's like double crochet, double crochets, lots of tutorials for the beginners, granny square, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, expand.
Yes. Oh, and you know what? Next month's newsletter has a lot of beginner stuff in it. So if you haven't joined our newsletter yet, then I would suggest sending us an email at yarnhookers.4ever@gmail.com. Let us know that you want to get that newsletter, and we'll get it out to you. But next month it includes a lot of beginner stuff. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You do not want to miss out.
You do not. Carol's been teaching her grandsons 7 and 4 the love of yarn and how wonderful it feels. That's nice.
Hey, Julie, can you resend that email? You just forgot the @gmail part.
Oh, it's way down at the bottom.
Put it in there, but yeah.
Oh, I did. I forgot Gmail. That is important.
Okay. I would have resent it, but I can't because I'm not in the actual chat. I'm in the in StreamYard. I can't.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
There we go. That's it.
Sorry. Okay. So Amy says, my nieces have a long list of things to make them. I have to make them 4 giant stuffed bees this past summer. Those bees are so cute, though.
They are.
Lisa,
stuffed bee. Can you make me one too, Amy?
I know, they're so cute. Lisa Knit says, Mel, the ABC squares, I do them in knitting. So that's
nice. That's cool. I love that.
Angel S, my daughter was chaining when she was 5. She liked to make the necklaces and bracelets. She shows interest off and on, but when she wants to crochet, she can't do it without her yarn bowl. Smart girl.
So cute. She has her ritual. It's so,
right.
I love
She needs the right tools. There's nothing wrong with that.
So cute.
Let's see. Ashley says crochet baby blanket blocks would be adorable. They would. Yeah, you could actually take those blocks, take 6 of them and like sew them together in cubes and stuff them. That would be really cute, like actual baby blocks.
Yes.
That would be cute. Okay. Let me go to the next slide. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I forget that I'm running this show here.
You're running the show.
Oh, wait. Did it not do my whole slide? What happened there? Hit again? What? There's 2 slides that it's not in there. What in the world?
Oh, no. I don't know.
No,
I can reload it. Let me
if you want,
let me block it out and I'll come back into it and try reloading it.
Okay, all right. Let me close out.
So you talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, we'll talk. We'll talk about stuff.
Talk about baby blocks because they're really cute.
Baby blocks are so cute.
Have you ever made anything like that, Ginger? Like I know the poofs are kind of the same, where you take 4 or 6 blocks and make.
Well, you know, it's funny that you should say that because I was working on Nikki's handmade things, mystery crochet along. Nikki's homemade crafts, and I just never finished it. But they're supposed to be like a little block thing. So I might just finish these off and make a block out of these. And I've got green ones too, so I can make a red and a green block.
It's 6 o'clock.
It's 6 o'clock.
It's 6 o'clock.
I love it that Mel's clock always tells us what time it is.
Yeah. It's so funny when I go over to Brandy's house in the mornings, I don't have anybody to talk to except for Emmy. And what's this? Not Siri. What's the one?
Alexa?
Alexa.
Yeah.
I ask Alexa the craziest questions.
What do you ask her and what does she say? Now I'm very curious.
I ask Alexa, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I ask Alexa, why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? And she says, just like me, they long to be close to you.
Does she really? Oh,
Yeah.
that is so funny. Okay, Mel, I think we're good.
Okay, all right. My computer wasn't all the way plugged in, and I was getting the warning that it was about to die. I'm like, oh God.
Oh, that wouldn't be good.
No. So
that would be so sad. Okay. How are we doing there? It's starting to come up. Thanks for your patience, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Laura says, no, it's not. It's 3 o'clock. Laura must be west of us.
I think Laura might be on the West Coast.
Yeah. Ashley says, I learned chaining and single crochet in 4th grade, I think. But all I was interested in really was making a chain that stretched across the playground or using up an entire ball and adding a new one. Yes. That is such a fun thing to remember when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Yes. That's awesome. Love that.
I think my first project that I made that I kind of designed for myself was a nose warmer because my nose was always cold. So I made like a little circle and then I made 2 chains and tied it because I was
like a bozo little nose thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was so cute.
It was absolutely ridiculous. It really was.
All right, here we go.
Yay, we did it.
I saw where Julie was suggesting a chain and had those projects that were chains. So once your new learner has learned to go beyond the chain, here's a couple of things. So the first one with the bracelets with the buttons, that's actually it's built to wear buttons, so that can lead into a coffee mug or a hot cocoa mug.
Oh yeah,
with a button, it can lead into it, but it's a similar without the shaping though, but it's a similar pattern where you have the chain and you loop it on the end. So, and it also teaches you how to sew on, part of the teaching of this, and this is somebody teaching somebody else, right? The teaching of this is you have to show them how to sew on a button. And they can make that for their friends. They can find buttons that mean something for their friends. So I thought that was really, really cute. That is a blog post. So it has the written pattern and it has some other tips on teaching a child.
Yeah.
If you've got a little bit more of an independent learner, then there are a couple book options, crocheting with kids. So you can also kind of guide them. But if they're a little bit more independent, I think that first one is probably going to be better to guide, as the parent helping guide the child.
Yeah.
That bottom one is geared directly towards children.
Okay.
And then this one, her mother has a crafting channel. And she does a lot of knitting.
Oh, yes. I actually saw that one too. Okay. Yeah.
But she loves to crochet. She does a lot of crafts, but she loves to crochet. And she has a tutorial on how to make a bracelet that just kind of pulls on and off.
Yeah.
And she learned how to start crocheting when she was about 4 years old. And she is 7 in this video. And it is probably one of the cutest things that I've ever seen. As she's teaching you.
She wants to make sure that it doesn't come off during gymnastics class. I remember that part. She was so cute. It won't come off in gymnastics. And I thought, okay, that is clearly important to her.
I was so unbelievably adorable. So I don't know. She's just super duper cute. And of course, her mom has got a great channel, but that video right there, and it's funny, she's got 150,000 views.
Wow.
That
Yeah.
video has 100%.
That is amazing.
You know who I looked for a video? I thought for sure there would be tutorials by Jonah, but
Yes,
I
but he
could
doesn't
not
have
find
any.
any. So
Oh.
apparently he has not made any. But I was like,
He's-
Jonah, you're missing the boat, man. You got to get on this while you're still a kid.
Well, and he's I think he's got some tutorials on Instagram.
Oh,
He's more prevalent
I
on
didn't
Instagram,
check
and possibly
Instagram.
Facebook. But yeah,
I see. I
Jonah
see.
fans, yes.
Well,
If
we
you
know
guys-
who the Instagram queen is.
Yes.
I
Wait, who
have to-
could it be? Maybe.
What's her name again?
uh,
Oops, I think
Baby
I went too far. There we go. Is that the
Okay.
next slide?
Yes. So I wanted to. This is, we have the quick thing. So you had your finding crochet and TV, and I think that
Yeah.
Ginger has a funny one, and I wanted to do a crochet tip.
Okay.
But this is all for beginners.
Okay.
I thought this was a really cute thing that was tips for the beginner. Now this image was created by a blogger, and if you click on the image, it takes you to the blog post that expands on each of these tips.
Okay. So do you want me to read the tips?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Number 1, use less expensive yarn. Absolutely, because you're going to be pulling that out a lot. Use solid light colored yarn, no dye lot. Oops, sorry. I wiggled my mouse and then I went to the next slide. No dye lot, non-frilly, medium weight yarn. So no matter how pretty the frilly stuff is, don't use it for beginners. It's just frustrating for
I'm going to show you, which you guys probably already know this, but I say this: Mainstays basic yarn, best yarn for beginners. It's cheaper than Super Saver.
Yep.
It's cheaper. It feels good. Best yarn for beginners right there.
Yeah.
I just bought some today.
Yep. Well, it's best yarn for if you need basic acrylic yarn regardless, but for beginners, that's your best yarn, because that skein right there, and it's a pretty good size skein, is less than $3. So anyway, that's my soapbox.
So number 3, learn to hold the hook and yarn. Number 4, practice basic stitches. Number 5, use a larger hook to crochet the foundation chain.
I still do that.
Yeah.
Still do that.
Number 6, start with a beginner pattern. 7, I love that this isn't capitalized. Get organized. Number 8, for Ginger, label your whips. She wouldn't be doing anything but labeling.
I know.
Number 9, remember the turning chain. And number 10, know where to insert your hook.
Yes.
That's what she said.
It's your channel, Julie.
Couldn't help it.
I know, right? But that, as funny as that is,
Yes.
Knowing where to insert the hook can be
It can.
when you're first learning, especially as you start to get in the half double or the double crochet.
Yep.
It can be confusing. So
the number 1 thing for me was when I'd get to the end, there'd always be that little loop from your turning chain. And I would think it was a stitch.
And it's not.
And I'd kept building into it, and then I'd end up with a trapezoid,
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. Summer crochet class. Who's this one? Is this Ginger or Mel?
Ginger.
This is me.
All right.
Okay, of course, once again, all of my things are from Instagram.
What?
When you click on the picture, it will take you to the Instagram post, which you'll be able to read all about it and find where you can do these things. But this is a summer crochet class, and it has a little example of some things that the different kids made.
Wow.
And how they're each at a different skill level. But I thought of this later, but I thought that was a really cute picture showing, just summer crochet class.
Yeah.
If you click in hashtag summer crochet classes or something like that, class crochet, whatever, you know, a hashtag summer
crochet
class, crochet class. It'll bring you, because, you know, not every crochet class is going to be in the summer.
Right.
But I did notice a lot of Instagrammers had crochet camps that would be online for kids, and it was basically, you know, like you did school online. It would be like for an hour or two for a week, where you'd get online and just learn some crochet stuff for especially for kids.
Nice.
So, so I thought that was interesting.
You know what he does, Julie? It's Jonah's Hands Crochet.
Okay.
It's Jonah's Hands. Jonah's Hands.
Oh, that's the name of his channel.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. So thank you so much for letting us know, Lisa, because I was just, you know, I don't know. I thought I'd be able to find something and I couldn't. So it's good to know that it's there to check that out.
Yeah. And he's got a bunch, actually. He's got a ton.
Oh, good. I couldn't imagine that he wouldn't. I was like, he must, but I couldn't find anything. So
yeah, he does. He has quite a bit, which is awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, thank you. And I'm so sorry, Ginger, to go off track. But the summer classes, I love that. Or just having the courses and stuff like that and doing. Anyway.
Yeah, for sure. And just to know that that's available is neat.
Yeah. Okay, is this next slide yours, Ginger? Oh, and here's a suggestion for you. I have a suggestion for attacking the whips. I do what I call finish Fridays. I'm not allowed to start new projects on Fridays. I can only work on whips.
I like that. I like that, Jess.
That's good. Take some self-discipline, though.
Yes.
And it's so hard because you're like, oh, new pattern.
Yes. New yarn, new pattern.
Just gotta do. Okay, so this I thought is cute. You know, I was trying to think of, okay, kids crochet. Is this kids crocheting or crochet things for kids?
Anything kid related.
Yeah. So I thought this was cute. It's just basic TikTok board with
tic-tac-toe.
Not
TikTok.
Oh yeah, tic-tac-toe. You know it.
That's so funny.
Oh, did I say tic-tac or TikTok?
You said TikTok.
Oh my god.
It's basic TikTok. And I'm like, no, it's tic-tac-toe.
Good grief.
That's so cute though.
So I thought this was cute. It's a little
adorable.
tic-tac-toe made with crochet hooks, and then little crocheted X's, instead of X's and O's, they're flowers and leaves.
They're so cute.
So I thought that was cute. You know,
I
someday,
love that.
And I'm going to do this with Emmy someday. I'm going to have my granny bag, and I'm going my crochet bag, and I'm going to crochet some little things, and we're going to.
I love that. That is adorable.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Ed said that he just posted in our Facebook group the yarn that he picked up for his wife.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was gonna show it on here, but no, I'm gonna make you go to the Facebook group and see it. But I just approved the post, so it's like,
oh, okay.
I wasn't being I guess I was kind of being rude. I'm sorry, Ginger, but I saw where he said that, so I went in and I approved that.
No texting at the table.
Right? We gotta put our phones in the bowl before we get started.
That's so funny. Oh, the other day I heard a teacher. I was walking down the hall from the ladies' room, and I work in a high school building, and I heard a teacher say, "I saw that. The phone goes on my desk. No, now the phone on my desk. Thank you. Now go back to your seat." And I was just like, "Ooh, she's letting them have it."
Oh, it's so tough. I think it's tough. Well, no, we had the notes in the 80s, but I just feel like it's there's so many draws on a phone than it is. It's just a note is different.
Oh my gosh.
Passing the notes in class.
Yeah, but now they're texting.
Yeah.
And then the teacher would grab it and read it out loud to everybody. And you would like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I am loving this little sea creature blanket. That is so
adorable.
Cute. I want to make one.
And it's ABC. So everything, like the first one starts with I think, what is that? An abalone?
Abian or anemone? Is that an anemone?
Anemone?
I have to look at it closer.
Yeah, something like that.
Anemone.
The first one next to whatever that funky looking fish is what the clownfish live in. Is that an anemone?
Anemone.
Anemone.
Oh my god!
Now we're all gonna have to go watch Nemo again so that we know how to say that. I think it's anemone.
Anemone. You know what? I'm just gonna have to tell you this, Julie. You need to cut this out. Send it to Ginger so she can make a short of that whole little bit of a strap.
Anemone.
Let me see what.
Okay. Don't make an anemone your enemy.
I like it.
An enemy would be a bad thing.
Oh.
But clownfish are like they don't get stung by the anemone, right?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Yes. They're friends.
They're friends.
Yeah,
instead of an enemy, it's a friend. It's not a frenemy. It's a friend.
Yeah. Does this also count for a 76-year-old man that is back in his toddler years? Absolutely.
Sure. Why
not? Yeah, that is a really cute blanket. I love that.
Yeah, and it's just so. No, I didn't see if they were crocheted into the squares or if they're like velcroed onto the squares somehow. I didn't know.
Some of them look like, I see what you're saying. Like, are they sewed on?
Yeah, they're kind of like 3D. They're kind of like little 3D amigurumis on the blanket.
Yeah. I love the Jaws one. That's cute.
Yeah.
See, but the Jaws looks like it's part of the circle, but maybe not. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe it's a mix.
I think that they're circles and like the squares are just circles and you see how they have the border and the corners. And then I think that they stitch the motifs on.
Kind of like Jada did with her calendar blanket that one year.
Yeah, that's my thinking.
Yeah, but clearly I'm going to need to make that.
Last one. What is that? Is that just like zoology or because I look at so it would start with a Z, right? Or something. No, because there's the yellow fish.
Right.
I'm trying to do the alphabet. So walrus for W, X for whatever that thing is. Y.
Oh, it's a.
I don't know.
Axolotl.
Okay. And then what does that Z stand for? All of that stuff there. To me, it looks like a coral reef.
It's like
yeah. So zoology, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know either.
And Lisa says it's an applique on top.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
It does look a little bit like that, yeah.
Yeah, those are all so cute.
They are. They're super cute, but and I'm going way too far thinking into it by what is the Z on that?
No.
The poor designer was just trying to think of, something ocean related for every letter of the alphabet.
Right?
Yeah.
There was definitely some Google going on there.
Heck yeah.
Without a doubt. Okay, so I saw the picture of the little girl, and I thought it was just too cute because she's holding up a little piece that she crocheted.
Yeah.
And she's like so proud of it.
So proud.
And she should be. That's amazing.
Yes. I love that. Because how old does she look? Like maybe 9, 8 or 9?
Yeah.
And I feel like any older than Abby, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And Abby just turned 9.
Yeah. Okay. I remember making like this little it started off as just a rectangle, and then I folded it in half and I stitched up this side to make a little strap for a little bag. And I was so proud of that bag.
Yeah, as you should have been.
Yeah, I was proud of that.
Well, now see this brown piece right here? It looks like somebody is trying to make a square or a rectangle. But you remember how it is when you first crochet, and like you were saying, Julie, you accidentally crochet into that last little loop.
That turning loop, yeah.
Yeah. Raise of hands, how many have had things like this when they were first starting?
Oh.
How many people have had things like this in the last week?
Oh, okay, maybe not the last week. But
like didn't count, and I was like, how did I end up with 12? I started with 10.
Wait a minute.
What's going on here?
Yeah. I actually did that on your placemat that I was crocheting on. I was like, wait a minute.
How did I end up with more stitches? Something happened here. Okay, the basics.
Basics. Okay, this is it's a class for grown-ups learning how to crochet, and it's a 14-day crash course. It's you click on the picture right here, it'll take you to it, but also in the Instagram feed, she has reels that kind of show you how to crochet basic crochet stitches.
Oh, and good.
Yeah. It's really cute. It's but I've seen a lot of people doing this kind of thing with reels on Instagram, and just taking little clips of a tutorial or something like that and putting it on and making
just a reel, like the stitch,
like a mini stitch tutorial. Yeah, that's just like a minute long or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
But you can do the whole class.
Yeah.
Too.
Nice.
Awesome. The basics.
The basics. I thought that would be good for kids too. Here we go.
Oh, the funny of the week.
That looks like Julie and Todd.
Yes, enough. My husband always says, don't we have enough blankets? Because I'm always working on another blanket. And right now I'm actually working on 3. I've got my butt ugly blanket.
Oh, that's your scrap blanket. And then you have
3?
I'm working on 3. And then I've got a new random stripe blanket that I'm working on with the ribbed stitch in it. And then I've got the Christmas blanket. So I am up to 3 whips. I better slow down. Oh, I still have my knit blanket too. My knit scrap blanket.
That's right.
That one's getting pretty big.
Which is like that picture right there.
Yeah, well, it's not quite that big, but it's pretty big. But yeah, he always says, don't we have enough blankets?
There's never enough blankets. That's just crazy talk.
And then I always say, oh, I'm going to donate it to the homeless shelter or something. And I never do. They're sitting in a pile. I'm like, but I like that one. Yeah. Well, I'll donate this one. No, I like that one.
You live in upstate New York. You need to have all the blankets.
That's right.
Yeah, there needs to be a blanket in every 6 feet. There's got to be.
Exactly, or a stack, because you need not only the lap blanket, you need the wrap around you blanket.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So, yeah, absolutely.
We're enabling. I know this, but that's okay. That's what we're here for.
Oh, that's a blank. We should have deleted that one. Okay. I have to say, where is everybody? Where is all my Facebook challengers? We had only one new Facebook challenge this week.
That is a nice one.
But I have to say, Jessica, it is gorgeous.
You nailed it. I love this.
I earlier said that they have been busy making cowls for their son or their grandson earlier today, and they made 3. Why are those not pictured in the Facebook challenge?
Yeah, you're gonna miss out, man. You could be entering to win.
Yes.
Yeah, but
it then earlier, and because we've only got how many entrants now? Probably 7 I've seen come through.
Yeah, cowls. Come on, guys, let's get our cowls in. But I think that Jessica's is beautiful, though. I love those greens and blues together. That
so
is
pretty.
so pretty.
Yes.
So pretty.
So is that like a regular? I can't tell from looking at it. Is that kind of like a velvety yarn, or is that like a regular yarn with all those colors marbled in? Is so pretty.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of yarn it is, but it is gorgeous.
It is
I love
gorgeous
that.
with the black trim. Beautiful.
Oops. All right. So next time, look at that. We're already almost to the end of November, you guys. Can you believe that?
I cannot believe
We
it.
have 4 weeks before we go on another 2-week vacation.
I know.
Didn't
It's
we just
crazy.
take a 2-week vacation?
God.
No, it just feels like it. It went by so fast. That was in June, wasn't it? Was that in June?
I think so. It's whenever you took your summer vacation that you know for the first time in a while because of
Oh,
COVID.
it was July. Yeah. It was early July.
Yeah.
Oh, Jess said it's a regular yarn that she hand dyed.
Ooh, I love that, Jess.
Hand dyed.
I love that.
Shwoo, shwoo. Love that. Okay, so we just have 1 week left in November, and we are going to be next week at Melanie's channel over at Hook to the Left, and we are going to talk about holiday gifts.
And just so you know, these are gifts that you can give that are more holiday themed. Like we did quick gifts earlier,
right?
But I'm thinking more holiday themed gifts that you can give as like a hostess gift.
Yeah. So if you're going over to a family member's house for the holidays and, you need to bring a gift along, a little ornament or a wine bag or, something. Just a little something.
Just make a whole bunch of random Christmas gifts, keep a bag of them in your car, and a bunch of little crochet bags that you crochet, and then you got...
I know we talk about Jada a lot, but she talks about that. She actually keeps a bin. Like she has a bin that specifically, these are my Christmas things, Christmas makes or gifts that I've made. I throw in this bin, and when I need one, I go and look in there first, and then I grab it and I go. For Julie, that would be a bin of blankets.
It's a baby blanket bin. I do actually have a baby blanket bin. I think right now there's 6 baby blankets in there. So if anybody's pregnant, let me know. I'll be happy to send you. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Ashley says, my secret plan is to have just a huge pile of blankets, minus the ones I really love for me, that I can gift them to people when they get cold. I don't have people over unless I really like them.
Yeah, and that's a short list, isn't it, Ashley? And that like there's because your home is so personal.
Yes.
So inviting, I have never ever been one of those people that's like, I'm okay with acquaintances coming over. I'm like, no, I don't want you in my house unless I love you.
Right. We have to have an actual close family close relationship. Yeah.
There's got to be a line drawn. There's got to be boundaries.
Oh, that was not the end that was telling me about made never. Yeah, okay. So she's made her nephew two towels. I can't think of the word. And starting on a third, but she's not on our Facebook. Are you on Facebook?
Oh yeah.
Let me do. Well, I was gonna toss in the link, but I can't. So give me a second. Let me.
I can look for it. You talk and I will find it.
But yeah, that's 3 entries right there. So are you on Facebook? I'm going back over to the right thing. I can't tell. It says Bing. Yeah, Ashley said bingo. So we're me and you, Ashley. Me and you.
For sure. All right, let me get that link up there for you.
Oh, okay. So Jess wanted to let people know that she posted an impromptu instructions for the cowl and the notes on her Ravelry project page.
So, very nice.
Do you have the same username on Ravelry that you do here on YouTube?
Or just post that link to the Facebook group and we'll go ahead and improve it if you want to put it on the Facebook group too.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yes.
Very
Look, I
nice.
even interrupt the Yarn Hooker show to approve things that are getting posted on Facebook.
She does.
Nice.
So if you want more of the Yarn Hookers and you want easy access to our newsletters, our signature slideshows, I don't think anybody else does slideshows. I think that is our signature thing. I think we're pretty proud of our slideshows. If you want access to our patterns, our channels, our Etsy store, just go right to our website. The link is right here, www.yarnhookerslive.com, and everything is there. Everything. So this slideshow will be put up probably later this evening or early tomorrow morning. Our patterns, newsletters, everything is there. Check it all out.
Yay.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah, that Yarn Hookers Live, though, you guys, if you don't use Facebook, that's the place to go because you can download our, like she said, our slideshows, our past newsletters, stuff like that.
Yeah. Everything's available there.
Yes.
And you can email us. Yep. You can email us there if you want to be on the subscription list, email list. My words are hard today.
Right? Denise, she made 6 cows this week, but sold 3. But it sounds like you might have 3 entries.
Oh my God.
There you go. So thank you for enjoying our slideshow. And there's the credits to Slides Mania. We do get all of our slideshow templates from Slides Mania.
Usually Slides Mania. Sometimes I include a different, use another one, but we always included the credits at the end.
Yep. And sometimes we just make our own right from Google Slides. But
Julie makes her own.
Yeah.
I've made a couple.
I used to. I've gotten lazy.
Yeah. Well,
the professionals look so much prettier.
But I couldn't find. I
professional.
couldn't find either. I think it was the St. Patrick's Day one that I liked, so I completely made my own.
Oh yeah.
I use graphics though from Canva, but I pay for Canva, so I'm allowed to use their graphics.
Right.
I do too. Actually, our newest newsletter, I am using Canva. Canva's really good website. I like Canva.
Yes.
And there's a lot you can do on Canva for free. Actually, I don't pay for it. I'm using free stuff from there, and it seems to be working.
Yeah.
You can even make reels on Canva now. You can do some videos.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Denine's gonna make more tonight and take more pictures tomorrow.
Ooh, there you go. See, you got lots
at the craft sale. Wow. So sounds like craft sales are back in business, huh?
Yeah. And she's
I haven't gone
about the stuff. I mean, but Denine's always that. She's if anybody needs advice, and I'm not necessarily offering her up. She may not want to, but I'm just saying Denine is for doing crochet as a business. At least in Canada, she's been doing it. I know for at least 2 years, probably more, but it's pretty amazing. She really cranks out the stuff. I can't even remember. She made over 100 pocket shawls last year.
Oh yes,
that's crazy. That's amazing.
Was crazy, amazing.
Love it.
She did that many.
So, she's not. At least from what I understand, Denine's not a YouTuber. I haven't seen where she's posted out anything on. Okay, so Julie's playing with the colors.
I was waiting to see if anybody was noticing.
It's messing with me, but she does the craft shows and stuff. 140 pocket shawls.
Oh my gosh! What? And Denine, did you sell all of them?
Wow!
What?
That is crazy.
It's amazing.
So yeah, Denine. I can't even.
That's crazy, right?
It makes me stumble on your thoughts just thinking about making 100. I would hate pocket shawls.
What hooks do you use, Denine? Are your hooks just a smoking?
Right. Well, she turned me on to the divot hooks, and she started using the Ami hooks, which I need to. She said she sold all but 25, so that's amazing.
Wow,
that is.
She sold 115, and I bet you the other 25 were mostly gifts if she didn't keep a couple.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Or maybe she's still selling them at craft stores now.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Samantha, I am working on, instead of making a bush tracker beanie, I'm making a pine cone beanie.
The pine cone beanie, which I can't wait to try. I'm waiting for Ginger to get me a pattern to test.
Speaking of patterns, I ran into somebody who was testing it, ran into a couple of problems with my pattern. So I'm just ironing that out. Once I get that ironed out, I'm going to add some pictures and I'm going to have that available for everybody. At first, it will not be a free pattern. Eventually, I'm going to do a tutorial on my YouTube channel. But for right now, it's going to be, and I always sell my patterns for very cheap because I do very easy patterns.
I like them.
Yeah.
So thank you.
It's hard to sell patterns for much money, though. People aren't willing to spend a lot.
No, they aren't.
Which
it's okay.
It's crazy. Like this pattern right here, this mosaic pattern was 30% off, and I got it for like $2.95.
That's nuts, because I can't even imagine.
No, it has like 10 pages.
Yeah. The work that went into that.
This pattern, I mean, at least $10. At least.
Yes.
At minimum.
Well, and if you think about it, and in fact, one of my recent book reviews was on the Christmas items. And, there was 31 patterns in there, but it was $15.
Yeah. So, that's how I feel about the Crochet World magazine. Like, you get so many patterns in there, and the subscription, if you get it at a good rate, you can't beat the deal. Yeah.
That's why I was thinking that $15 for a book of 31 patterns. I in my review, spoiler alert, I'm like, they really should bring that down to 10.
Yeah.
But I feel very differently on an individual level. So individuals that are doing something like that mosaic blanket, 10 pages of pattern, because it's such an intricate pattern, I'm willing to spend between 5 and 10 for that one pattern because of the intricacies.
Right.
So, it's so funny. I guess I feel different when I'm dealing with an individual versus when I'm dealing with Annie's or Crochet World, which I think is also Annie's.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got on a soapbox again.
Samantha
would like to know where you found that pattern, Ginger. Where could she find that pattern?
Instagram. Actually, I'll have to find the link for it again. I found out about it on Instagram and then I got it off Ravelry, but I'll make a community post on YouTube.
Well, what is the name of the pattern?
I don't remember. Christmas mosaic something.
Well, can you also do a link post on Facebook?
If I can remember.
Okay. If I see the community post, then I will translate it over.
Okay.
I usually see your community posts. So
okay.
Hopefully I will.
Is it the Showlock Christmas?
No.
I know there's so many. Like I did a search on Ravelry for Christmas mosaic blanket. You guys, how many come back from that is nuts. And I can't tell if it's this one by Beba Blanket.
Oh, wait a minute. What does it look like?
So it's the swirls are in blue. It's got Christmas trees, Christmas presents, and they're different sizes.
Yes, that's it.
That's it? Okay.
That's it.
What is it called?
It's called Mosaic Christmas, and the artist is Beba Blanket.
Yeah. That sounded familiar.
B-A-B-A?
No, B-E-B-A.
B-E-B-A.
Blanket, and it's all together. They're the first B's, and those are but it's all one word basically.
Okay. Oh, it's on Ravelry.
Yeah, on Ravelry.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just gonna get the link. Okay, yep. That's so cute.
Yeah, full price. It says, well, I don't know if that's full price, but it's
about $4.
$4.15, which is amazing for that level of intricacy.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to copy that link and I'll put it up here in the chat.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure, guys.
Pleasure.
So there is a link for you, Samantha, if you want to give that a try.
Oh my
I
gosh,
think,
and there's even little beads on the Christmas trees.
mm-hmm.
Oh,
Cute.
wow. Wow. And little bows on the trees too. That's adorable. I can't wait to see it done, Ginger. How long do you think it'll take you to make it? Like 2, 3 hours?
I love that. That's
I'm
hilarious.
just kidding. 5 hours.
What?
I said I can't wait to see it finished. How long do you think it'll take?
Oh.
2, 3 hours? 5?
Yeah, maybe 20.
It looks like when it's finished, it's the size of a lapgan. It's
Yeah.
not super big,
Right.
but it's a long, so it'd make a good lapgan.
Yeah.
The thing I can't get over with mosaic is that it's all single crochet, right?
Yes.
Double
I mean,
double crochets too, because
but each row is really a single crochet
yeah,
width.
because when you see there's double crochets. Oh, I can't. Yeah, like when you go down right
Really
there.
no.
Oh, when you drop down.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
pick up that
I
other
get
one.
you.
My dog is trying to make his bed. You can't make your bed. There's a table in the way, buddy.
That's
Oh
hilarious.
my goodness. All right, just a minute. Just a minute. He's having a fit.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Ashley says, I can't read patterns. I have attention issues and am an audio-visual learner. Ashley, once again, girl, I'm feeling you. I used to be able to read books and learn patterns and be able to focus on stuff like that. And then I had a baby. And and when I was pregnant with that baby, she sucked my brain dry. And now I can't even read books anymore. I don't have the attention. So it's so I listen to Audible and stuff like that, and now I can, and I love having visual cues, and I can read some patterns only because I can visualize that in my head every once in a while, but I am so much better with the video.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, when you get the technique for mosaic crochet down, and to do that, I would watch either Tina or Courtney from Fiberfox Studios, and Tina has all those long Iceland names that start with T. I don't know how to say them, but you guys know who I'm talking about. If you want to, they both are excellent at teaching beginning mosaic crochet. And once you learn from them how to, do the basic stitches, when you buy a mosaic pattern, it will have the graph. Of the picture of the mosaic
for visual people.
Exactly, because I never read the pattern of what to do unless they've got something important. But when I'm crocheting the actual pattern, I just look off the graph.
Yeah. What I just linked there is Tina's beginner mosaic video. That is a really good one to start with. Yeah. I agree with that.
So maybe usually, and that's not always the case, but I have found, especially in the type of mosaic that that Ginger's doing in that blanket, it's usually a worsted weight or 4-weight yarn.
Mm-hmm. Right. Although if you want to,
go up a size, I would stay with your basic chunky weight and nothing fancy. Well, you could go fancy, I suppose, but if you're just learning, I don't know.
It will get expensive though. That's a lot of yarn.
I do it on a 3-weight. I like to make the 3-weight ones with the mandala and use have a solid one color and then the mandala stripes.
Like the one you did on behind you, which is coming out gorgeous. Yeah. That came out gorgeous. And I imagine though that if you're using the lighter weight, the DK weight, the drape on it is a lot less stiff.
Yeah, this has really, really good drape.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to start over again with my Groot. I have enough Groot and I have enough of the Lion Brand Pound of Love, which is a 4-weight, but it's a small 4-weight.
Yeah.
I understand that.
To make a full-size Afghan.
Right.
Which will probably be the queen.
If you ever hear, if people who don't understand yarn or crochet here is talking about it, it's a 4-weight, but it's on the thinner side of 4-weight. Then why are they called 4-weight? I don't know. There's a variation within the weights too. There
really is.
Yeah.
There really is.
Yeah.
I was mentioning this whenever I did the divot, the resin hook test that I just posted on Friday. So I was talking about this and I'm like, well, the label doesn't tell me like what weight it is, but it says it's good with most chunky knit patterns. And I'm like, so I'm just going to give it a 5, but it's a small side of 5.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Anyway.
You can line up, all of the different 4-weight yarns. You've got Impeccables, you've got Premier Basics, you've got Super Saver, you've got Mainstays. And if you line them up, they are not the same.
Nope. Even Karen 1 pound is on the thinner side of
also the Dollar Tree Premier Basic yarn, and also Tivoli XL from Hobie. Similar, but not quite the same. Because I'm using the Tivoli and the dollar store yarn together in a project. It's amazing that they are doing well together.
Good.
They're playing well in the sandbox. But it is interesting. Like they're just very different variations of they're all 4-weight, but they're all just a little different. So some are wound tighter and
I was just using that and I keep forgetting that I have it. But yeah, this yarn is definitely a 5. So there's a difference between worsted Aran and bulky. Aran is in between bulky and worsted, but I would actually put this along the lines of Aran. So this tool, and I'm gonna get some more of these tools so they can be a giveaway on my
I want one.
On
yeah.
That's my Christmas presents to you guys. I'm going to spend a whole $6.50 on each of you.
Oh man, that's more than I spent on you so far.
See, there you go. All right, so if I pull on it, it'll fit in the worsted weight. If I like pull and make it thinner,
yeah.
But I think this is along the lines of Aran weight, which is in between a worsted and a bulky.
Yeah. And I actually think that's what a Premier Basic is. I think that Premier Basics is really an Aran weight. They sell it as worsted, but I think it's really Aran weight. So
yeah, but this is an amazing. Look at this. This was at my local yarn shop, and I wanted to go by there today to buy more, but I couldn't get by there. I had too many things I was doing. So it will probably no, I can't do next week either. Shoot, because next week I got to record stuff. Gosh darn it, YouTube getting in the way.
There's just not enough hours in the day, you guys.
The problem is a lot of the places here are closed on Sunday, which includes this place.
Oh, most yarn stores are. Yeah. I hardly ever get to go up to my local yarn store because it's kind of a haul and it's on Saturdays that it's open. That's the only day I can go.
Yeah.
So I have to be home by a certain time, so I don't always get to go. Maybe next week. Maybe I'll just make it.
Yeah, today I had to ship out some packages that were I'm like a month and a half behind on my mailings. So I needed to get stuff out and I made a point to do that today. So that's what took me some time. Oh no, your cat is attacking your yarn. My cat attacks the yarn all the time. How I avoid that is I use things like and if you can, you may need to use just a bag, and I'll show you that in a minute. But I use this. This is something that actually Julie gave me.
Love those bags.
I try to have as much space between so that there's less of an attraction because it's that movement, like a bug that they want to attack it. So all you can see is the yarn coming out, and if there's less movement that they see, the less they're attentive to it. The other thing I do sometimes is I'll take this a Ziploc bag, pull out a little bit right here.
Yeah,
I'm going to put it right in front of me, so there's less space between where they can get to the yarn and what I'm doing.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So that's if you don't have a bag like that, which I totally get that. So especially if you're just starting, which you said, but you said that you learned to knit first, so you may have some of those other tools that you can use.
Yeah. I know that I purchased it's a smaller size. I wish I had it with me. so you can't really fit a large skein in it, but you could fit a cake in it. It's about the size of a cake of yarn, and it's a mesh bag, and it zips. It's a cylinder shaped, and it zips around the top. And there's just a ring in the top with a hole, so that you pull your yarn out through that. But that works really, really well for keeping the kitty cats away.
Yeah, it's just the less movement they see, the less interested they're in. I need to ask really quick, Veronica, if you're still in chat, can you tell us where the Yarny Fiber Sisters are going to be tonight, which is starting in about 10 minutes, you guys. So just tell us the name of the channel it's going to be at. I'm not sure if it's going to be at yours or one of the other Yarny Fiber Sisters. But let us know. We always like to try and make sure we're off in time.
Yep. We always tell people we're going to let you go. We don't want you to miss those Yarny Fiber Sisters. And actually, we are going to start closing up because I'm starting to yawn.
Right.
I don't know why I can't sleep in. Actually, I do know why. Because I get an idea at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and then it plays in my brain. And by the time it gets to be like 6, I'm like, I got to get out of bed. I got to make this idea happen, and
yeah,
that's okay.
Get up and do stuff.
Yeah, I got stuff to do. Got a GSD.
Yeah,
exactly. Not for frogging. You can always catch the replay.
Yes, I hope you do, because it was a good one tonight. We had a lot of fun talking about children and teaching kids how to crochet and children's projects, and it was a good episode. So check it out.
Julie, me and you would have been the 2 kids at the slumber party that woke up before everybody else and would start playing stuff.
Oh, absolutely!
Before everybody else was awake. We would be hanging out like 2-3 hours before everybody woke up.
Yes, and if Mel was there, we would have painted her toenails while she was asleep.
Yes,
and
braided my hair.
Put makeup on her.
Oh yeah,
put my eyebrows on for me. So a couple things here I'm seeing in the chat. Kimberly Ray is saying that this tool, I think she's talking about this tool, is $17.95 on Amazon. Wow. This is how much I paid for it at my local yarn shop. So just know that while I'm paying $6.50 on this tool, it is worth $18.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You guys. And then Veronica says that they're a Genie Butterfly Dreams crochet with Genie.
Okay. Awesome.
And I think this is a great tip from Redneck Crafter, and I think we're going to kind of end with this because this is another great tip for beginners, but also for teaching kids. Go to the Dollar Tree. You can get your yarn. You can get hooks. You can get anything else. You might need little scissors. You can get even a little bag. Make your little crochet friend a little bag to get started. And if the cuter the better, because it's going to make that little one even more excited to get crocheting.
That reminds me, you were talking about the crochet bags. That is actually something that is upcoming here within the next month. Is I'm going to be comparing a kit that you can get on Amazon versus making your own kit.
Oh, very nice.
There will be giveaways in that. So keep an eye out on my channel for that. That would be to the left. But
awesome.
You mentioned the kits, and that's
No, I'm glad. Ginger, do you have anything coming up on your channel that you want to kind of plug or promote?
Oh boy, I do. I've got you guys know that I'm not, until further notice, I am not doing the Yarn Geek lives at noon on Fridays. Just because I need to focus a little more on making some regular videos, and any time that I can get during the day to do that helps out so much.
Yeah.
I've got 2 videos that I'm still working on for tutorials to put up. Black Friday is going to be here on Friday this week, and Pearls, if you guys don't know, has early access to Black Friday deals for people who subscribe to the Black Friday deals.
Nice.
So I do have in one of my latest community tabs, I have a place where you can sign up and go over to Pearls and get access. Let me tell you what one of the early Black Friday deals is right now. You can have access to the Black Friday deals now. Regular people don't have that, but if you have the early access, you do.
You're regular people.
Yeah. let's see. You get
What's the deal? What's that deal? I want to know one of the good deals.
Oh, now I can't remember.
Oh, Ginger.
I know. I think it's 10% off $100, 20% off $200, 30% off $300.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So, if you got an extra $300 to spend, it's a really good deal. And I tell you, I need to get some of that Wonder yarn. It has actually turned into one of my favorite yarns.
I need to check it out. I have not checked out the Wonder yarn, and I love their color palettes that they do. The color palette thing.
Yeah.
And that would be great if I want to start learning mosaic to get a color palette, because it already has those palettes for it.
Yeah.
Really awesome idea, Melanie.
Right. Now
you're so smart.
Let me tell you something that's awesome about the yarn. Okay, the more you get, the more you save. Up to, if you buy, gosh, what is it? Now I can't remember how much it is. Oh.
Well, think about that. Oh, go ahead. I was going to say, Julie needs to say what's on her channel, and then we got to go.
Okay. The more you buy, the more you save. It ends up being really cheap.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Like most sales.
And and be on the lookout on my community tab and Instagram, and I'll mention some on my channel for any Black Friday deals that I see coming up this week, because there's going to be some good ones.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll do the same. I'm more Lion Brand heavy on mine, but yes, I will be doing the same. Trust me. But Julie, what's up?
Okay, so on my channel this week, I do have a new tutorial coming out. It's all filmed, it's all edited, and it is scheduled to be uploaded, I want to say on Monday. And it is for a scarf that I made last year called the 2-leaf bar scarf. It's really thick, really chunky, uses chunky weight yarn. And I've already worn it twice this year. I made it last year, but I've already worn it twice this year. So that just shows you, like, it's so cozy. I just couldn't wait to wear it. So that tutorial is coming up, and it uses a really wild, crazy stitch that might be new to a lot of people. It's called the double treble crochet stitch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that, you guys. And when I see that get posted, I'm going to be sharing that, because I love it. When I see you guys post tutorials. I like to share them when I can on my community tab. So
I think, Mel, you might like this one, because it uses that thick, chunky yarn, uses a nice big hook, and it whips up quick because it uses huge stitches, huge yarn, huge hooks. So yeah.
Really quick, Jenny's asking, because we're going into overtime. Jenny's asking, is Affordably Geeky canceled? I think the answer to that, Jenny, and I probably should let you speak, but I'm horrible about that, is that while Kim is sick, they are not doing it.
Right. Kim has COVID. And so she's very, very sick. It's just canceled while she's sick.
Yeah. It takes a couple weeks at least to recover from COVID. I know it took me a good 2 to 3 weeks. So Kim should be looking forward to feeling a lot better pretty soon. I think it's been a couple weeks for her. So
it's tough.
Keep your faces covered, guys. It is serious. It is not fun. You don't want to spend Christmas with COVID.
Nope.
Yeah. Get your shots.
Get your shots. Cover your face. Do what you can to just... Even if you don't get huge sick in the hospital, it still stinks. It's not fun.
You still feel like crud.
Yeah. And I still don't smell well. I don't stink. I shower, but my sense of smell is not as acute. That would be a better way to say it.
I have a niece of mine who got it, and she had it over a year ago, and she still cannot taste things.
Yeah. Things do taste weird for me still, but my smell is just really, really off. So, all right, we have got to let these people go. I don't want to interrupt the
Yarny Fiber Sisters.
Yarny Fiber Sisters. I never can remember the name. So go check them over at Butterfly Dreams with Jeannie, and we'll see you next week, everybody.
Bye, you guys.
As soon as I find the little thing-a-do.